I think it's just the kind of early balloon flights really inspired me because of the extreme risk that people went to in order to expand our knowledge of the world. I think one of the wonderful things about working with Eddie and Felicity is they already had this great on-screen chemistry, but I think one of the most important things about a actor-director relationship is trust, and because they trusted and felt safe with each other, allowing me into that process was maybe a little bit easier, and so we just had a great time all together. It's a film all about the incredible vistas of the skies, and it's got action, and it's got adventure, and it's got every type of weather you can imagine. And yeah, it's a thrill ride. It's like a white knuckle roller coaster ride in real time from start to finish.
She's actually based on this woman called Sophie Blanchard, who was a French aeronaut who used to go on these night flights and set fireworks off from her balloon. So she was a real inspiration for playing Amelia. Yeah, she's a tough cookie. Oh yeah, working with Eddie Redmayne was an absolute pleasure. He's just he makes any day a nicer day, which you can't say that about many people. But no, it was just lovely to come back together and have that trust and that shorthand, and you're just not starting at square one. You know, you can be pretty sort of say what you like to each other and you won't be offended. I think absolutely, as many people as possible should go and see it on the big screen, and then obviously it'll be available to everyone on Amazon Prime in the US, which is great. So hopefully as many people will see it as possible. I think it's uplifting, and I hope it makes you feel a little bit better about the world, because we're having a tough old time at the moment, and the film is a bit of light relief from that.
Do you know, this was one of those films that you read the script of, and you have a sense in your imagination of what it can look like and what it can feel like, and it's so kind of epic in scale and kind of inspiring in tone that it was a no-brainer for me. It was amazing. I adore Felicity. We just had the most extraordinary time working together on Theory of Everything, but we push each other and we know each other's kind of process, and so we'd like to mess around a bit, and that felt like it would be appropriate to take it to a new level on this one. I mean, this film for me is about scale. It's this epic wonder, sort of adventure, almost. It's a kind of a sort of action movie quality to it, but it also has an intimacy. But the vastness and the beauty of it is the most extraordinary thing I've ever been a part of. What I love about the film is we're in this day and age, we are so into looking down into phones, into computers. Really, the thing that blew me away about the script is about wonder, and it's about excitement, and it's about remembering to keep looking up, really.
Just the idea of two people going up into a balloon was fascinating in and of itself, and then the technical aspects, technical challenges of how we might accomplish this was something that was really desirable. And to be honest, when we went into the experience, we had no idea how we were going to do it. And the results kind of speak for themselves, but I think the end result is something that even surprises me on how well it turned out. There's so much scope in this movie. It's giant. I mean, any one of us who've flown on an airplane, you can look when the airplane's landing. Most of the people are looking out the window. And this, you get to experience it as if you are in the basket. And that's kind of how Tom Harper envisioned the whole thing. It was experiential. So it's not to say it doesn't play on a small screen, but on a big screen, it plays really well. Well, Tom Harper, this was, first of all, a brilliant director. A really intelligent man. And this was a story that he actually brought to me. Now, I had seen War and Peace, which I thought was exceptionally done, and it showed an incredible amount of facility for scope and scale. So this felt like kind of a natural next step, next test for what this filmmaker might be able to accomplish, and boy, did he ever.